What do the legends of ancient Egypt and the vastness of space have in common? The answer lies within a stone that has captivated the gaze of kings and priests for millennia. Peridot is not just an ornament. It is a bridge between the past and the future, the earthly and the celestial. In honor of August, the month of Peridot, I invite you to delve deeper into this remarkable gemstone. I am thrilled to share with you a collection of some of the rarest and most mesmerizing jewelry pieces that I have carefully selected for this video. Together, we will explore the history of Peridot, uncover fascinating legends, and learn lesser-known facts that make it truly unique. Before we begin, please support my channel by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you. Imagine holding in your hands a stone that is born not in the familiar crust of the earth, but deep within its mantle, under such pressure and heat that it can create true wonders. Peridot is one of only 2 gemstones that come to us from such extraordinary places, the other being diamond. This unique origin makes Peridot not just a beautiful adornment, but also a symbol of the powerful forces of nature capable of creating miracles. This gemstone has accompanied humanity for thousands of years. The first mentions of Peridot date back to 1300 BC, when it began to be mined on the Egyptian island of Zabirget in the Red Sea. The Egyptians believed that Peridot was a stone of the sun and revered it, thinking it possessed magical and healing properties. Priests would grind the stone and mix it into their drinks to draw closer to the light and receive divine revelation. For them, Peridot was a link between the earthly and heavenly realms. Interestingly, the famous Emeralds of Cleopatra, which she so adored, may have actually been peridots. This green stone was often mistaken for an emerald, and not without reason. Their colors can be so similar that even today, distinguishing one from the other without special equipment is not always easy. Samples of this green gemstone have been found in meteorites that have crashed into Earth over millions of years. While meteorites have been found containing many different types of stones, the samples were extremely small. However, in 1749, the Krasnojarsk meteorite, discovered atop a Siberian hill, contained a delightful surprise: peridot crystals large enough to be cut and used in jewelry. This makes Peridot a truly unique cosmic stone. The most astonishing discovery was made in 2006, when NASA's Stardust spacecraft brought back particles collected near the Sun. Among them was gem-quality Peridot. Scientists believe that this Peridot is as old as our solar system, about 4.5 billion years. Imagine holding a stone that existed when our planet was just forming. Peridot's popularity has endured through many eras and trends. In the mid-1800s, during the Victorian and Edwardian eras, it became one of the most fashionable gemstones. Edward VII, the English king after whom the Edwardian era was named, had a particular fondness for Peridot and called it his favorite stone. This period became a golden age for Peridot, worn not only by royalty, but also by aristocrats around the world. A peridot is also unique in that it exists in just one color, vibrant green, with possible variations from yellowish green to olive and even brownish green. Its shade depends on the iron content in the crystal. The more iron, the darker the stone. This rich green color gives peridot a special appeal and makes it a favorite among jewelers. So, the next time you see a peridot, think about its truly extraterrestrial origins and long history, how it's shone in the hands of Egyptian priests and adorned royal palaces. This gemstone is not just a beautiful ornament, it is a small piece of the history of our planet and the distant cosmos. So where is Peridot mined today? Imagine yourself standing amidst the dusty hills of Arizona, on the land of the San Carlos Apache tribe. Here lie the largest peridot deposits in the world. These lands have only recently become the primary source of this gemstone, and the crystals found here are renowned for their size and clarity. This region has become a true mecca for jewelers and collectors who appreciate the beauty and history of Peridot. But Arizona is not the only place where Peridot is found. This gemstone can also be found in other parts of North America, such as Arkansas, Hawaii, Nevada, and New Mexico. Peridot is also mined in Pakistan, China, and Myanmar. In Pakistan, for example, the peridots are distinguished by their bright neon green color, reminiscent of fresh spring grass. These stones are highly valued for their vividness and brightness, often becoming the focal point of jewelry pieces. Now that we have explored the fascinating history of peridot and learned about its origins, let us move on to the most exciting part. Let's discover where the largest and most famous peridots are housed today and admire the stunning jewelry creations made with these magnificent stones. Some of the most significant and renowned peridots are kept in the world's greatest museums, where they capture the attention of connoisseurs and historians alike. We begin with the largest peridot, housed in the Smithsonian Institution in Washington. This impressive stone, weighing 311.8 carats, was found on the island of Zabirgat, also known as St. John's Island, in Egypt. This island, located in the Red Sea, is famous for its large and clear peridots. The stone has a deep, slightly yellowish-green hue and has been cut into a mixed cushion shape. Its unique color and clarity make it a true masterpiece of nature and the centerpiece of the Smithsonian's gemstone collection. Another outstanding peridot, weighing 192.75 carats, can be found in the Diamond Fund of Russia in Moscow. This olive green stone, as transparent as a drop of spring water, was also discovered on the volcanic island of Zabirgat. After cutting, the peridot was given an elongated oval shape. It was once set in a gold frame adorned with 30 diamonds, but is now displayed without the setting. It is one of the 7 historic stones kept in the Diamond Fund, unmatched in size and purity among other peridots. In London, the Geological Museum houses another significant peridot specimen, weighing 146 carats. Like its larger counterparts, this stone draws attention with its vibrant green color and exceptional clarity. It is part of the museum's rich collection, allowing visitors to connect with history and view these unique natural formations. When speaking of large peridots, one cannot overlook the Reliquary of the Magi in Cologne, housed in the Cologne Cathedral of St. Peter in Germany. This magnificent shrine, adorned with gold and more than 1,000 precious stones, is one of the most significant medieval reliquaries in the world. According to legend, it contains the remains of the 3 Magi who brought gifts to the newborn Jesus. For centuries, it was believed that the precious stones decorating the shrine were emeralds. However, it was later determined that these stones are, in fact, peridots, whose bright green color can easily be mistaken for emeralds. Some of the peridots adorning the carved figures in the triple sarcophagus weigh up to an impressive 200 carats, making them some of the largest known specimens of this gemstone in the world. When we think of royal jewels, diamonds and large sapphires often come to mind, but peridots also hold a special place in royal collections. A prime example is the diadem with peridot and diamonds belonging to Archduchess Isabella of Austria from the 1820s, the only known royal jewel where peridot is the centerpiece. This set, crafted in the Georgian style, includes earrings, a necklace with 7 pendants, a large brooch, and a bandeau-style tiara. I discussed this set in greater detail in a previous video, and I'll leave a link in the description in case you missed it. Another notable example is St. Edward's crown from 1661, the oldest and heaviest crown in Britain, still in use today. Alongside peridots, it features a variety of colored gemstones, including amethysts, aquamarines, garnets, rubies, sapphires, spinels, tourmalines, topazes, and zircons. St. Edward's crown is kept in the Tower of London, where it is displayed with the rest of the crown jewels when not in use. Since it is only used for coronations, it rarely leaves the tower. One exception occurred in June 2013, during the celebration of Queen Elizabeth II's 60th coronation anniversary. During this celebration, Queen Elizabeth II was filmed as she was shown St. Edward's crown. She curiously asked how heavy the crown remained after all these years. Lifting the historic piece slightly, she answered herself, "Yes, it's still heavy." After turning the crown a little, she smiled and added, It weighs a ton. Very solid, isn't it? And it's impossible to tell the front from the back. I think it's absolutely the same on both sides. If Peridot was deemed worthy for kings and queens, why doesn't it stand on the same pedestal as rubies, sapphires, and emeralds? No one knows for sure, but it's speculated that this is because it became increasingly difficult to find Peridot in large sizes and high quality, just as the market was flooded with emeralds and diamonds. Vivid and large, Peridots became less common, giving way to more accessible and popular stones. However, despite this, during the Art Deco era, Peridot once again captured the attention of jewelry masters, and some creations from this period became true masterpieces. One such example is a magnificent piece created by Cartier in 1936. This set includes a stunning necklace and bracelet made of platinum, adorned with diamonds and large peridots. The occasion for their creation was almost certainly the upcoming coronation of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth in 1937. At that time, there was a real frenzy for creating new jewelry, and Cartier, as one of the world's leading jewelry houses, seized the opportunity to showcase its finest work. The necklace in this set is crafted in platinum and features both round and baguette diamonds, which beautifully accentuate the large emerald-cut peridots. One of the key elements of the necklace is a central pendant with a massive peridot weighing 63.48 carats. Its rich green color contrasts sharply with the brilliance of the diamonds and the unique design of the necklace, where the diamond setting gracefully curves beneath the peridots, adds depth and a multi-layered visual effect to the piece. The bracelet, designed as a companion to the necklace, is also made of platinum and adorned with diamonds and peridots. Like the necklace, the centerpiece of the bracelet is a large emerald-cut peridot, weighing 68.93 carats. Today, this remarkable set has returned to its original environment, the Cartier collection. This collection gathers the most outstanding works of the jewelry house and is often displayed at various exhibitions around the world. The next magnificent necklace and earrings I want to show you are part of the Victoria and Albert Museum collection in London and date back to the 19th century. This stunning necklace consists of large cushion-cut peridots, each surrounded by a halo of sparkling diamonds. The peridots, varying in size, are set in a classic style popular in 19th century Europe. The earrings, part of the set, are crafted in the same style and complement the necklace harmoniously. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any information about the history of this captivating set. If you know anything about it, please share it in the comments. The next necklace we'll look at was auctioned at Christie's in 2011 and sold for $302,500. This antique peridot and diamond necklace, dating back to the 1870s, reflects the renewed popularity of peridot during the aesthetic movement, which favored green and yellow hues. The necklace features 350 carats of fine peridots cut in a rectangular shape with cut corners showcasing a rich, deep green color. These stones were likely sourced from Burma or Ceylon, known today as Myanmar and Sri Lanka. Each peridot is encircled by a scalloped setting adorned with old mine-cut diamonds. True to the high-quality jewelry of its time, the settings are crafted from gold overlaid with silver, as was common before the widespread use of platinum and white gold. The design is both elegant and timeless, typical of the period. Notably, the necklace offers a level of adjustability that is rare in modern pieces, allowing its individual components to be detached and rearranged in various configurations. This concludes the first part of my episode on peridots. In the next video, we will focus on the breathtaking peridot jewelry from different eras. I'm sure you'll love it. Thank you for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this episode, so please share them in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. See you in the next episode.